Hello everyone, my name is Kems, and today is going to be episode number 21 of our TH13 Let's Play. And for today, you can see that I have like a pretty solid amount of gold, elixir, and also dark elixir. And because I'm still during the Unlimited Heroes event, so actually I can just start this episode off by upgrading one of my heroes. And I have been upgrading the World Champion in the previous episode, so maybe let me just go ahead and continue to upgrade World Champion to level 18. And I can still use her during battle, so it doesn't really matter. So I just used up a little bit of a Dark Elixir at the beginning so that I can just go and farm freely. And I believe I have to tell you guys what I did in between the episodes, so oh, I still forget to adjust my progress base. But I've started to upgrade one of the X-Bows to level 8, and these X-Bows are done because I believe they are at the same amount of time as the Electro Dragons that I upgraded in the previous episode. They are both 9 days, so I waited them all the way there, so that's why it's done. And I believe, yeah, I didn't do anything else. So let me just go and farm some loot. I still need a lot of loot, to be honest. It's always the top priority, and I have a lot of things to farm, lots of stuff to go, and it's just so expensive. The things are expensive, but the time to upgrade is shorter, so it's even harder to use the builders. Like, it's even harder to use up the builders, so there will be like more builders that are staying here doing nothing. It's kind of the trend right now after the cost reductions that's going on. So maybe let me just go ahead and hit this base. So there's been no CC trips, so I'm just going to try to deal with the Town Hall of the Queen charge, and it's a dead base, so it should be fine even though it's a Town 14. It should still work fine unless something goes really wrong, okay? Unless something goes really wrong. So let me try to wall break this compartment. Alright, the wall break is successful, but the queen passing. Okay, so she should pass in. She should be passing. Except the wall breakers aren't doing well. So let me just go ahead and range onto the wall breakers so that they can actually break the wall, and then the queen can take out the town hall with ease. Okay, so things are working just as to how I expected, and it should work perfectly fine. Okay, and the queen is targeting onto the enemy king, so maybe let me use a headhunter to support so that the king is even slower because of the frozen arrow plus the headhunter combo. It's really slow. Okay, so the queen is back up to full health. Maybe let's see where the queen could pass on to, okay? So I believe she's gonna go for the CC next. So maybe let me just go and use King Siege first on this side and the hybrid in between, okay? And also the Hawks and then the Pet Hunters. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. Alright. So let me use the Queen up. Another range on the Queen and a Warden ability to try to send the Headhunters onto the enemy Archer Queen so that the Queen can. Never mind, the Headhunter is already taking out the enemy Queen, so the Queen is not needed to take out the enemy Queen. So the Healing Tomb is still on, so I still don't need the healing spell just yet, okay? Let me King ability there. I believe the Healing Tomb is about to wear off. Okay, the Healing Tomb wears off, so let me put a healing spell here, and it's already like a 3-star. Like, there's so many troops remaining. There's so many stuff remaining on this base, on my side. I mean, there's so many troops that's left. So let me use the World Champion ability and the final freeze, okay? And here's the 3-star with ease. And for today, there's no 2-star bonuses. There's only 1, so that's that means I don't really need to like do 2 3-star attacks, but at the same time, it's always good to get a 3-star, right? Even though sometimes if you get all the loot, you don't really need the 3 stars. So that's the case going on there. And 16 million elixir, I believe it's not gonna go over the upper limit. Like, there's still like, how many? 1.6 million. As long as I don't get like 1.4 million, that type of crazy amount of elixir, and then with the loot bonus, then it won't go over the upper limit. Usually, it usually won't go over the upper limit, I suppose, because finding that type of bases usually is going to take a really long time, and I don't really want the episode to be that long, so that's typically why I want to like try to find a base with suitable amount of loot. It's somewhere around 1 million, that is fine for me. I don't really need like 1.6 million. That type of crazy loot. Of course, if I see that, I'm happy with that. But I think I'm still fine with this type of basis with 800,000. Or should I find better? Maybe let's go with 800,000. Let's check the CC. There's no CC troops. Okay, so maybe let me hunt on this base. Got CC troops. I think I have. Okay. So let's see how the queen going to go. Okay. So I would need to use funnel this builder hut over here. Funnel this builder hut over here. All right. Also, I should funnel the bomb tower actually, but that was a little bit slow. I think it should be still fine. Let me clear out the army camp as well. That's also kind of important. I mean, I used the wizard letters to clean up the army camp. I don't know whether it's did. Oh no, the queen. I think that sometimes I may need something like an invisibility spell so that I can make sure where the queen is going to go, instead of doing something like this where the queen is like, okay, so the queen goes for the town hall. So this is actually the perfect case because I just want her to get the town hall. That's the major priority. And of course, if she can also get the eagle. But I don't know whether I would be that lucky. The expo runs out of ammo. That's crazy. Okay, the queen's going to skip the eagle. So let me just go and use King C first on the other side and start the hybrid. Okay, so the queen, the healers are getting targeted by the multi, which is not ideal. Definitely not the best. But it's for the warden ability. Oh no, I missed some of the troops. That's not good. But I mean, just some of them is fine, I guess. It's really difficult to keep all the troops alive, so keeping some of them alive is already pretty solid. And there are heroes at the back end, so I would need to try to preserve the headhunters towards the back end of the base, okay? Where's the king? The king dips inside, so let me just go use king ability. And luckily I just used like the wall breakers so that the king can directly get out. So I have 3 headhunters here, so I can just use 3 headhunters onto the enemy king. And after that, top world champion ability, I don't even need to kill the enemy queen. So here's already a 3-star. So with tons of loot, so I still have quite a solid amount of loot in the treasure, I believe. Yes. So maybe let me just go ahead and upgrade something in the laboratory. So in the laboratory, let's see one thing first. Whether we can upgrade any dark elixir stuff on the base. Okay, so 170,000 dark elixir, which is definitely not enough for any hero upgrades. So I can consider some dark elixir troops, except I can't consider any dark elixir troops because I don't have enough amount of loot. Which is crazy. It's so expensive. Then maybe let's upgrade something that's again useless. So maybe let's just upgrade something like Dragon Riders. Maybe possibly it could be useful later, but it's just not useful just now. So yeah, it's just how it works. So let me just collect the loot and treasure as well. So I can upgrade some walls with elixir, but before that, let me spend some gold. Hold on, I should spend the elixir first. So let me spend the elixir, spend everything because I don't need elixir or any other stuff, okay? And for the hero equipments, I can't really upgrade the invisibility file, so and I'm not gonna move that. And for the expos, I believe they are all maxed, so I can just move them over there on the other side of the map, okay? So because I checked, one of them is maxed, and all of them will be maxed. So because they are going to the same level. All right. So even I don't have, even I have a pretty solid amount of dark elixir, I can't really do anything. So that's kind of sad. And for the upgrades, so how about let's do something that's like. Let me check. So I could upgrade like 2 air defenses, right? Or I can upgrade 1 wizard tower, and that's it. So maybe let me upgrade like 1 air defense and then 1 wizard tower. What is this logic? I don't know. Or maybe let's max out all the bomb towers. How about? I'm not sure whether it's maxed. Hold on. Because there's only like 2 bomb towers, maybe let me upgrade all the bomb towers to level 8. And then I can see whether it's maxed, okay? So let me upgrade the 2 bomb towers. And that already spends all the loot. This is crazy. Like, I just spent 2 builders and all my loot is gone. Like, a full storage of gold is gone. It's just gone like that. That's crazy. Like, how expensive everything is. Even after the cost reductions and the time reductions aren't really helpful because I can't really farm that much loot in this short period of time for that many builders. So there's like the cases like I usually have a lot of builders doing nothing and just let them rest, okay? And there's nothing to go with the hero equipment I've checked. So I guess that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked today's video, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel for more future content, and I'll see you in the next video.